full-time working mom to 3 kids, and on my channel I share a lot about my life as a full-time working mom, but not only that, just also living in my mid-30s. So if you're new here, I wanted to say hi, but if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So in today's video, I am actually going to be doing my December plan with me. I cannot believe that December is here. I am filming this a little bit later. It is December the 4th right now, but I've actually already planned my month somewhat. So I wanted to make sure I filmed this just to kind of share with you guys my plan. And the reason why I'm doing all of this is because I am really trying to evolve into a better human being myself. So doing this actually is like accountability for me. That's the plan. I am going to share with you guys kind of what I have planned for the month and just go over the things that I want to do, my goals, so on and so forth. Before I do that though, I want to review November. So if you have not checked out my November reset video, definitely do check it out. I will leave it linked in the description box below. But starting in November, just wanted to give you guys a quick background. I just started getting into this mindset around just wanting to be better, wanting to evolve, and wanting to use my time management to the most positive effect that it can have on my life, meaning just using my planner and just timing my time better. So I kind of went on and shared a little bit about my plans, my goals for November, and kind of like what spun the whole plan spiel then. I do want to apologize. I am in my office and I'm trying to get the most light, but it just is not very consistent right now. So I do apologize if it's like not that great. But anywho, let's review our November. So starting with November, like I said, if you have not seen my video, if you want to watch it, definitely do check it out. But last month's focus was plan queen and also staying productive. So that was my theme for the month. I really wanted to plan everything, and most importantly, plan my quadrant 2 activities, which is like things that make me happy, like working out, self-care, so on and so forth, into my day, so that I don't feel like I'm only doing things just to like catch up, but I'm also doing things to rejuvenate and to recharge so that I can take care of things better, you know, as a mom and as an employee, as a wife, and all of that. So last month's focus was plan queen. I think I did a pretty good job at kind of like planning everything. I used my planner consistently, which I'm really, really proud of. The only thing that the only time that I did not get to use my planner is I was actually supposed to go to SeaWorld with my family. We had a vacation planned the weekend before Thanksgiving to go to SeaWorld. Unfortunately, guys, I ended up getting really, really sick. So I have chronic UTIs, and that weekend I ended up getting really sick and ended up in the ER. So I didn't get to go to SeaWorld, so I basically just vegged at home because I was just not feeling well. So that was a bummer that I didn't get to do that. And that was actually one of the places that I had here in places to go, is to SeaWorld. So that did not happen, unfortunately. And I also wanted to go to my mom's house, but couldn't really seem to make it work. So I did not get to her house, but hopefully in December I can. So I am scratching that off. Obviously in November we also had Thanksgiving, so Thanksgiving was a lot of fun. I actually hosted the dinner. We didn't really cook a lot of things. We just cooked some side dishes and appetizers and stuff, so it was like very minimal, very easy. That happened, and we had some of our close friends over, which was really nice. So I was really glad that we did that. And in terms of like projects, I had on here that I wanted to order Livia's school pictures, Livia and Alden's school pictures. I was able to do that, so I managed to check that off my list. We also celebrated Ryan's birthday, so I had Ryan's birthday plans here, so we were able to kind of like go out, have dinner. We also actually got a Peloton bike that weekend as well, so that was one of my most memorable memory for November. And I was also able to schedule my self-care time. So I did go for my waxing appointments, and I also got my nails done. So that was really fun because I hadn't gotten my nails done in such a long time. The other things that I have, or like some of the other goals that I had for November, is to pay off one of my credit cards, and I was able to do that. So yay, I am done with that credit card. I'm so happy with myself. And the other goals that I had was to read 2 books, which I did. I completed 1 book, audiobook, which was Malibu Rising. It was so good. If you guys like to listen to audiobooks, Julie Whelan, she's such an amazing narrator. She narrated Gone Girl, which was amazing, and she also narrated Malibu Rising, which was amazing. So I finished that book. I really enjoyed it. And the other book that I finished was an actual physical book, and it's called Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. That one was okay. I think I gave it about like 3.5 stars. So that was that. The other goal that I had was to post 4 YouTube videos. I did not reach this goal. I only did 2 videos because, like I said, I was sick basically for like 1 entire week. I didn't really film anything, didn't have any content, so I'm sorry I didn't get to do that. And one last project that I did want to do was to create a chore chart / schedule for my son Alden. I did not get to do that as well. We just kind of like delegate the chores to him verbally. We don't actually have a chart, so it's not like he's not doing anything at home. He is, and he's doing such an amazing job at doing the things that he needs to do, but I wanted to have something visual for him to like do it himself without being prompted. So that's kind of like the next level thing that I wanted to do. Maybe I'll get to it in December. So let's see here. What was the most memorable part of this month? So I wrote here, the most memorable part of this month is spending the holidays at home with mom, friends, and family. We didn't cook too much food and ordered in turkey and pot roast instead. Another memorable memory this month is celebrating Ryan's 40th birthday. For his birthday, we went to Kevin Rathbun's for dinner, and then we went out Saturday night with our friend. We also got a Peloton bike, and that was basically my most memorable events. What are the 3 biggest lessons you've learned in the past month? I learned to be productive again through scheduling and using planner religiously. Number 2, I learned to be disciplined with following through on my to-dos and paying off debt. I paid off my card, which was a huge goal of mine. And I also learned to swap out unhealthy / high calorie food items to more healthy options. Oh yeah, because we got the Peloton, I kind of started going on this like healthy era. Moving on to December. This month's focus is really going to be around eating healthy and working out. So that's like my whole theme for the month. Like I want to start eating healthily and also like working out more, because like I said, we just got the new bike and I should have no excuse. And because I've been so sick, I got so sick so many times this year, and I really want to take my health in my hands. So really want to try to be proactive at taking over or watching over my diet and also just being more healthy in general. So that's the theme. Places to go. I really want to go to botanical gardens with my kids sometime this month, because it is the holiday season and every year they have like huge holiday light installment at the gardens, and it's absolutely beautiful. So I want to do that if I can do it. And then also I want to go to my mom's place. Like I mentioned, I didn't get to do that in November due to scheduling conflicts. So this month for sure we will make the time to go to my mom's. Things to learn. I am kind of like on a little spiritual journey. So I am reading reading the Quran, but I'm reading like the translation. So I can read Arabic, but I don't understand it. So what I'm doing right now is just kind of like going through chapter by chapter to read like the translation, and I've been really enjoying that so far. So my goal is to learn 1 chapter or to read 1 chapter from the Quran. Personal projects, I want to organize, like do a lot of organization. I want to organize my office drawers. I want to organize my drawers upstairs and my nightstand, my makeup drawers. So just kind of go through all those drawers. And I usually do this like once a year, and I usually do it at the end of the year. And I also want to organize like kids' clothes, anything that they don't fit anymore, just put in a baggie and just send it to donation. Another project that I have, which is also a priority project for me, is to potty train Livia. So I'm hoping to do this in the last couple weeks of the year because it's going to be the holiday season. I'm probably going to take time off from work, and so I really want to start potty training her. And then other projects that I have is I have a subscription to Chatbooks, which is like a monthly picture book ordering service or app, and I pay for it every single month. I just never go through the pictures itself to select what pictures I want printed. So I haven't done one book at all this year, because this year what I've been doing is just been catching up from last year's books, which is insane to me. Like, I'm so behind. So my goal is to order months 1 through 12 for this year. And I also want to print some pictures, Livia's pictures and Lena's pictures, just for the house. Not too many, but like just some pictures. And I also need to order our Christmas card. Every year I do love sending out a Christmas card or a holiday card. We took some family photos when the baby got here, so like newborn photos, and they turned out really cute. So I think I'm going to use those pictures for the holiday card. I think this year what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to design them myself on Canva and then send it over to a printer to get them printed. The other thing that I had on here is just kind of like a minor thing, but I wanted to buy soil for my plants because they're dying, and I want to order contacts because after the pair that I used in December is gone, I don't have any more, and my prescription is special, so it takes some time for my contacts to get in, so I want to do that. Okay, so in terms of like what I have coming up for the month, I have a bunch of like medical doctor visits as per usual. I don't know if you saw my last video, or if you haven't seen my last vlog, I had to do a cystoscopy, so I've been kind of suffering with like chronic UTIs. So right now I see a urologist to kind of figure out like what the issue is. So earlier this month I did have a urology appointment, and then I also have my dentist cleaning coming up, which I'm really looking forward to because I love getting my teeth cleaned. And then I also have my daughter's 2.5 years wellness visit coming up, and my oldest son and my second child, they have their dentist appointment this month as well. Birthdays. So for birthdays, my sister is having a birthday this year. I mean, not this year, obviously this year, but my sister's having a birthday in this month. So I don't know what we're gonna do. So far, if you're watching this, like, what are you doing for your birthday? Not sure. But yeah, and then obviously we have Christmas. Okay, so I cut out because my memory card was full. So as I was saying, I don't celebrate Christmas that way, but I still like to do it because it is a fun time, and the holiday season, the Christmas season is always so joyful. So we do participate or partake in some of those fun parts of Christmas, I guess. And yeah, we will have that and open up presents and stuff like that. My husband is actually traveling this month, so we're probably going to do Christmas earlier. Also, after Christmas is New Year's. Like, can you guys believe that the New Year is coming? I honestly cannot believe. Okay, so my December goals are not going to be too extravagant because I do have a lot of projects, as you just heard, that I have planned for the month. So I know that I'm definitely going to be very busy, and also because I know that my husband's going to be traveling, so I'm going to be like the sole parent for about a week or so. But yeah, just kind of like being mindful of all the projects that I want to do. I just want to keep my goals very minimal, and even though it's very minimal, it's actually like a lot of stuff that I'm trying to achieve as well. So as usual, I always love to read a couple of books a month. I know that I'm not going to reach my yearly goal of reading 24 books. That's fine, but I know that I've read quite a number of books this year also, despite everything that I have going on. For December, I would like to read 2 books, and they can be an audiobook or an actual physical book, which I am doing just that right now. I am listening to 1 audiobook, and I am also reading 1 physical book as well. So I have read 2 books as one of my goals. Goal number 2 is to continue to post on YouTube. For November, I wanted to post 4 videos. That did not happen.
So I'm going to keep the same goal of posting 4 videos this month as well. So let's see if we can get to that. Goal number 3 is to work out at least 3 times a week. So that is a new goal that I'm adding to my month. I do work out, but sometimes I don't even work out because my time management is completely off, and like by the time I do have time to work out, I'm just too tired. So right now I'm really going to try to focus on finding the time at least 3 times a week to work out. And then kind of like on the same vein, but not on the physical sense, I am trying to just practice more wellness and mindfulness in December. So my goal is to journal, write down in my gratitude journal as well, at least 2 times a week. So I've been pretty good at least writing my daily manifestations and daily gratitudes in the morning. When I'm at home, I do that, but I only started doing that just this past week. So it's not something that I've always been doing. And with my journal, nighttime reflection, I do write in it like from time to time. Again, not very consistent, but I have been a little bit more consistent with writing in the past month. So I'm gonna continue to do that because I do like writing things down and just kind of going back through my pages and reading through like my memories and my days and my months, my thoughts. It's just always really interesting to kind of go back and like revisit those places again. So that's all of my goals for December. Before I end this video, I just wanted to kind of reflect on the year that I've had. So this year was a really interesting year because I started off the year pregnant. I was very sick because I was in my first trimester, very pregnant, and just kind of went through basically almost half the year being pregnant because I did have my baby in July. I am so happy and grateful that we have our baby girl Lena now. She's just the sweetest baby, and I love seeing Alden and Livia just loving on the sister as well. Like they're just, my children really make me happy. Like they truly are my light in my darkness. So I'm really happy with my family life. I think another part of my year that I'm really grateful for also is just relationships, like my close relationships. Relationships that I've lost in the past that kind of came back. So that's something that I'm absolutely grateful for. I think what I have also learned or gained this year is just a little bit more wisdom. I was actually on my Instagram. By the way, if you're not following my Instagram, what are you doing? Follow my Instagram at Aziza Williams. But I was kind of going through like my pictures, like my old pictures, like from 2-3 years or like 2 years ago, even not even that long. I felt like that was light years away. That was like a long time ago. I knew who I was back then is completely different than the person that I am now, and for that I am so thankful that I'm able to evolve, I think, hopefully in a more positive way. So yeah, just kind of really grateful, obviously, for another year and being able to kind of go through this life, making memories with my family is something that I absolutely cherish. Like I cherish those moments forever. This year was also hard because I did have a couple of losses. I did lose my grandfather. Last night, again, while I was scrolling through my Instagram, I saw some pictures of my grandpa, and I really do miss him. And I just, you know, sometimes I feel like, oh, because we don't live in the same city, sometimes I feel like, oh, you know, I don't see him that often, but it's like hitting me right now that like going into the holiday season and stuff, like I won't be able to like see him or like talk to him anymore. So I really do miss him. So I did lose him in April, in the same week as when I lost my doggy, Ziggy. I still miss him so much to this day, and unfortunately, that's what happens with being a pet owner sometimes, right? So Ziggy would have had a birthday this month if he was still around, but he's not. So it was really sad. But switching gears a little bit, I don't want this to be like a sad video or anything. I wanted to say again just how grateful I am for this year. There's just some high highs, some low lows, and sometimes I'm still going through it. I'm still kind of going through life, still trying to figure things out, and I'm hoping that I can continue to become the better version
of myself in the next year and the years to come. That's all that I have for my video today, guys. I don't know if you guys find this videos interesting or not, but if you do, please hit the like button. And also just let me know in the comments if there's anything that you guys are proud of yourself in terms of your goals, or just kind of loosely, what are your goals for the next month as we close out this month, this year, going into 2024. I think it's a great time for reflection. I know that I like to reflect on things from time to time, because without reflection, you really don't gain self-awareness. And without self-awareness, you really cannot become the better version of yourself, right? So reflection is always key, and it really gives you the time to like slow down and like be in your head sometimes, and just be in yourself, be in the moment, to just take stock of everything that you have, everything that you've accomplished to get to you to where you are today, and just really taking the moment to be grateful. Even if it seems so hard to be grateful at a given time, but just know if you are going through a rough time that nothing is permanent. Everything is temporary, and life is all about going through it, right? Just going through the motions and learning along the way, and spreading joy, spreading love, and not only to the people around you, but most importantly to yourself. So that concludes this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to do another one of these videos at the end of the month, but until then, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Bye.